city on those cleanups.
Can I just say, this is not a sales pitch trying to convince you of something that we're going to do that we want you to buy. We want this to work, but we desperately need you to tell us when it's not. We need you to send us, every phone has a camera in it nowadays. If you're seeing something that is not consistent with what you're hearing, we need you. We're depending on you to communicate that back to us, and we have to find those proper conduits, but we need your input to make sure that what we're saying, I don't want to be a bag of wind. I don't want to tell you this and not have it happen. I need the input. We need the input back. If there are communities that are being interrupted, we are depending on you and really can't do it without your voice and your eyes on this effort to make sure that we're getting it right.
Okay, another question. What's happening to people's stuff? Homeless people, those experiencing homelessness as they are arrested, what happens to their stuff? As there is cleanup, what is happening to their possessions?
As far as someone's property, it doesn't matter what you're arrested for. It's our responsibility to inventory that and to maintain that in good condition until it can be released back to you. As you can imagine, in some of these cases, that's a very challenging thing to do, but we're committed to doing our duty and taking care of that. It's requiring some additional resources that we're having to bring available as far as facilities and personnel that will be charged with that, but it's something that is important to every one of us in our lives. We have what we have, and it's our property.
You have some cleanup to do, Mr. Mayor. And today it looks like it's happening. There's 2 police officers here. Sorry for the train noise, but I wanted to document what they were doing, and they're walking down and talking to each of the people. The concern is for a lot of people in the community is, what happens, to the services that are available for people experiencing homelessness. And then, what we're seeing on the west side is this plan, all it does is drive them into marginalized communities to camp out. And as of yesterday, there was no response. And it ebbs and flows. The police will come, then they don't, or they show up, they just look, and then they leave. And so today, they showed up. They're where they're being filmed. So I think that gives them some incentive to be a little more thorough. And again, we're over here on South Temple and 10th West area.
You're looking at a campsite here on the west side of Salt Lake City. Neighbors have been telling us that because of what's going on with Operation Rio Grande, many of the homeless are moving out into the outside areas of downtown Salt Lake City. And sure enough, we were over here on the west side where somebody was Facebooking me earlier, telling me about this site, and this is one location here right next to the railroad tracks. This is what neighbors are telling me, is that this is the part of the Operation Rio Grande that city officials and state leaders are forgetting about. Now, I've been talking to the people here that live here, and they were saying that the owners of this property here have been arrested, have been taken into custody, and police were here earlier, and police have taken them away to jail. And what's going to happen to their property, it's hard to say. Just beyond.
As far as someone's property, it doesn't matter what you're arrested for. It's our responsibility to inventory that and to maintain that in good condition until it can be released back to you. As you